guys, and welcome back to another Battlefield 4 video. Today I have some brand new obliteration gameplay on Paracel Storm. Now this gameplay was provided to me by Battle Rush FPS. He has given me some information and this gameplay as he was lucky enough to play Battlefield 4 at PAX. So I do want to thank him, and I have left a link to his channel in the description below, so don't forget to check it out. Now during this match we do get to see some pretty cool gameplay of the new M82 50 caliber sniper rifle. And in recent videos I have had a lot of questions regarding the pickup only weapons that will be featured in Battlefield 4. So today we're going to take a look at that new information and some of the new features we can see with the M82 rifle. Now as we already know, in Battlefield 4 sniper rifles will be equipped with a rangefinder and the ability to zero the weapon to the distance you're firing at. Now with the 50 caliber sniper rifle, not only are these options available whilst looking down your sight, there is also a small blue screen to the left of the weapon giving you your rangefinder distance whilst you're not aiming down sight. Now the rangefinder works up to 1000 meters and the zeroing works in increments of 200, 300, 400, 500 and 1000 meters. Now one of the most interesting clips in the gameplay is this kill right here. Now we already know the M82 has a damage of 110%, meaning it will kill any player at any distance to a shot to any part of the body. Now it also has a velocity of 560 meters a second, so this is a very powerful, fast moving bullet. But if we take a closer look at that kill again, we can also see there is going to be a very limited drop off with this weapon as well. Now as we can see on the right hand side, as the target was shot, it was at a distance of over 200 meters, 209 to be exact. And on the left hand side you can see the weapon wasn't even zeroed for that range, it does say 0 meters. Now after watching the kill in slow motion you can see no trajectory height was added to the shot, it was aimed at centre of mass, and even still over a distance of 200 meters there wasn't a significant enough drop off to not hit the target. So how do we get our hands on one of these badass pieces of kit in Battlefield 4? Well unfortunately, as I said previously, this is a pickup weapon only. But what kind of effect will that have in game? Well, I have been lucky enough to speak to some people who have been playing Battlefield 4 and I can give you some information. Now from what we know so far, it does appear that the M82 does spawn in the exact same location on every game of obliteration on Paracel Storm, at the top of the weather tower where we can see the player is now. Now there are actually 3 pickup weapons available on obliteration on Paracel Storm. We have the M82 at the top of the weather tower as I just described. We have the USAS-12 automatic shotgun, which is found in the middle of the largest island on the map. And finally, on one of the smaller islands, we do have a third weapon, which his type is unconfirmed yet. Now with these pickup weapons, you cannot replenish your ammunition. The M82 comes with 33 rounds, 11 in the magazine and 22 in reserve. Now once that ammo's gone, you do switch back to your original primary weapon. Now when you pick this weapon up, it does actually take the slot of your primary weapon. You can't use this rifle, a primary weapon and your secondary. So if you pick this up, you can drop it by pressing R again, but it does actually take the place of your primary weapon. Now from what we know so far, we can confirm that these pickup weapons will be available in multiple different game modes. We have seen the USAS-12 and the M82 available in Diffuse, which is a new domination game mode, and obliteration. Now the M82 is actually found in a different location during Diffuse because the weather tower is outside the game boundary. Now one of the biggest questions regarding the pickup only weapons is how will their spawn system work? Now at first we weren't sure whether the weapon would only respawn once the player carrying it had either been killed or dropped the weapon, which meant only one player at once could carry that certain pickup weapon. But it does seem now, it is unconfirmed, but it does seem as if these weapons respawn after a certain amount of time, which does mean more than one player at once can carry these pickup weapons. Now if this is correct, we're still yet to find out how many times a pickup weapon can spawn whilst it's still being used, which means potentially an entire team could be using the same pickup weapon at the same time. So it's going to be really interesting to see how DICE have balanced out these pickup weapons and see how they play in the game. But that's all the information I have for you guys today. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And don't forget, if you did enjoy the video, please hit me up with a like and a comment below. It does help me out a lot. And in the meantime guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.